All right, moving on to other updates now. Iran has vowed to retaliate against those that it holds responsible for the killing of its late supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and other Iranians in the US-Israeli strikes. The warning came as Tehran resumes indirect talks with the United States and Qatar. Both sides are expected to discuss regional security and the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's Supreme National Security Council said that the case of Khamenei's killing remains open at the moment. It warned that the commanders and perpetrators would face justice in due time. Khamenei's funeral is expected to be one of the largest state ceremonies in Iran's history. The late Iranian supreme leader was assassinated on the 28th of February this year, and now the funeral will run from the 4th till the 9th of July across Iran and Iraq. At the same time, another round of indirect US-Iran talks has begun in Doha. According to Al Arabiya, citing unnamed sources, Iran is expected to receive $3 billion in frozen assets by the end of the week, although there is no confirmation of it. The transfer is reportedly part of an interim understanding. US President Donald Trump has hailed the progress of these talks, saying that there has been very good meetings.
Denuclearization of Iran is moving along well. They've had very good meetings, and we'll see. We hit them very hard for 3 nights, as you know, but we're getting along very well. Well, I think they've come a long way. We hit them very hard last week. I think they're fine.
Now, Iranian officials, including President Masoud Pezeshkian, have repeatedly argued that negotiations can ease economic pressure despite sanctions and military tensions. However, Washington is expected to demand strict safeguards. American officials want to ensure the funds are not used for military activity or support for Iran's regional allies. Iran's top negotiator, Mohammad Baghir Ghalibaf, has said that the current meetings are only meant to implement the existing Memorandum of Understanding.
At the moment, we are coordinating and holding discussions to ensure those are fulfilled. I will explain further later. Until those commitments are in place, we will not move on to the remaining provisions at all.
The talks are based on a 14-point interim accord that was signed last month. The agreement was meant to halt the war, which began with the US-Israel strikes in February. It also aimed to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and launch a 60-day process for a permanent peace deal. Since the war began, Iran has repeatedly used the Strait of Hormuz as leverage. It has threatened commercial shipping and carried out attacks on vessels, forcing tankers and cargo ships to alter routes or delay voyages. On Wednesday, Iranian media reported that a foreign container ship had run around after using a route that Tehran said was not approved. Officials did not identify this vessel or even explain what caused the incident. The state media said that the ship entered shallow waters outside of Iran's designated transit corridor. Iran's Revolutionary Guard has repeatedly, warned that vessels traveling outside the routes approved by Tehran risk irreparable incidents.